infinite love and life and good vibrations. I always wanted to do something like that. Started off with a good vibration. The tuning bowl. What am I here to talk about? Like I've been telling you guys, you have to be very vigilant of the energy that you surround yourself with. I'm telling you, sometimes you have to, and people, she always saying let go. Yes. Like the Christians say, they be saying let go and let God. I say the same thing, but the deity that they call God, I consider that to be energy. And how do we wind up in the things that we wind up in? Like attracts like. Let's make that clear. Energy matches energy. It matches the frequency. So when things happen, it's only because the frequency matched and we see the end results. And how do those things come into be? Those things come off of visions. It has to be visualized before the action takes place. And when the action takes place, we are the observers, but it already took place in the spiritual realm, and then it come into our physical realm. I saw some stuff today. I just sit back and I be watching, but I won't post it on my channel. See, you want to see fights and stuff like that, you're gonna have to go check out another channel for that. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't be put on this channel. And what am I here to talk about? What I'm not, well, I'm going to say it because I keep it real on my channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, oh, Jaguar has taken herself to jail. Well, you got that many people chasing you. Only two things can happen. So, I want to say where she's at is safe. I want to say that at all, But I don't think she's going to go to jail. People may not like what I'm about to say. The way they did her, they're going to 51. 50. That's what it looked like to me. They're going to do that, and that'll be a 3-day evaluation, 72 hours, and then after the 72 hours is up, all this stuff is alleged. But after those 72 hours are up, hey, they'll want it, to be honest, not being funny, they'll want it to be that way than the other way. You know why? Because if it goes through that way, that means that once she get out, she ain't really got to worry about court and all that. Real talk. Most cases like that. And I watched Solar Live. I said, boy, look at these people going tit for tat. No side will win when we seek revenge. Let me say it again. No side wins when we seek revenge. And nobody knows seeking revenge better than me. I was looking for the man who ended my mother's life. I looked for that man almost not half of my life, but a lot of years. When I realized what happened, I wanted him. But then I realized, that ain't right. You don't win like that. Not saying that's what Miss Wright is doing. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, she don't want y'all. She did. Now take what she told y'all and utilize it. I see everybody repeating the same thing, but I don't see nobody reaching the goal. The goal is to not spend with the beast. Not feed it, allegedly. Because, child, you got to watch how you talk on these channels. You have to talk in parables because you don't want to get your channel, in trouble. That's why I think before I post. Yeah, I watched the whole video. I watched everything. Will I post it on my channel? No, you won't get that on here. I told y'all when I had the video of the man laying down in the street. I don't want that image on my channel. Now, if I talk about you, that's different. Like, them people was yelling in prison, wasn't nobody hurt. They was already there. That's different. Would I post a riot? No. Would I post a fight? No. Would I post somebody died? No. Would I post somebody going to jail? No. It'd have to be one hell of a story for me to post it. And to me, that's one hell of a story, true enough, but who didn't see? I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't will no bad on nobody, but I saw things I said I didn't like. So when you see things you don't like as a human being, either you warn that person or either you move back. Like grandma said, grandma used to tell you, say, you see, you keep hanging around them people, you're gonna wind up just like them. Yeah. And then you go to solar name. What does the name solar, what does solar do? What does a solar panel do? It gets the energy from the sun and it feeds off that energy and powers your house or whatever. I'm just saying, I wanted to come in and tap in on the sister, I wish her and her family good vibrations. But one thing, the reason why I have to talk about this, when she got her son ashes and they said she was throwing them, and she's up under some kind of witchcraft spell. Let me tell y'all people something, because I don't think people really know witchcraft. My grandma knew. We call it voodoo, voodoo. Down here in Miami-Dade County, we call it roots. Put some roots on it. I don't think it's roots at all. See, a spiritual person, they won't see it how, I won't say a non-spiritual person won't see it how a spiritual person see, breaking it down from the spiritual realm. That's energy. Ain't no damn witchcraft. Even though witchcraft is energy. But that's energy against her. Y'all gotta understand. When you think, you create. So, when you got all these people thinking and hating and creating these thoughts against you, what do you think will manifest? And then if you're hating, not hating, because I don't consider what she's doing hating, but when you're eye for eye, tooth for tooth, what becomes of it? Who wins when, if I'm willing bad on you and you're willing bad on me? What team win when I'm seeking revenge, you're seeking revenge? What team win instead of me saying, I'm not letting it go, I'm going to keep shining light on it? But I don't wish no death on nobody. I don't even wish death on the man that took my mother and sister life. I don't. I wanted him. I wanted to do him in. I didn't want nobody else to have the pleasure. No. I always felt like that. Yeah. But yes, I wish her and her family, but them ashes, I just can't get over that. What energy would make her want to throw that, even though the proton out of the avatar is gone, but, it was crazy. And I'm telling y'all, from me, coming from a person who was against a spiritual war for years, she's up under a spiritual attack. I don't care what nobody say. And I wish everybody loved and light. That's why, for me, when I see things, I'm remove myself. But that don't mean that I don't care. No, I send infinite love and light and powerful energy, because that could happen to anybody. Anybody could be spiritually attacked. And that's what I see with Miss Wright. I see her being spiritually attacked. And the only way to get that spiritual energy up off of her, she got to turn it to pure light of love. How it is. You got to turn that force that's keeping you down and lift yourself up. See, I won't be telling y'all things if I didn't know it. I'm speaking in parables. Take it or leave it. I don't know all the questions to the answers. But I know when I see spiritual energy. When I see the war, people willing on that woman's demise. I'm just gonna say it. But I want to know, I want to let them know, everything you're willing for Mrs. Wright will come right back to you. Let me say it again. Everything you're willing for Mrs. Wright, yeah, it's coming back. What goes around comes around. So don't will nothing bad for that woman. Send that woman infinite love and pure life. Life. That's why I say infinite love and life. Because with life, there's light. That's what keeps you alive. I thought about it. Yeah, this is what it is. Gotta send it, because she's up under attack. And I listen to both sides. And I'm not taking no sides. I'm just saying it's a whole spiritual war. Yes. And is there anything else that I would like to say before I leave up out of here? I wish everybody, would take heed to what I'm saying, because the best revenge is none at all. I know I sound like I tell my sons this. And when they started utilizing this tool, they started seeing it. Okay? And I'm going to leave out with one more chime of good vibrations. Yeah, infinite love and life and good vibrations. And I'm out.